Greetings and welcome to this edition of
Positronic.
I'm Barry P. Cook, and I'm here to talk to you about Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which I've just come from seeing at an advanced screening. And guys, it's really, really good. Let me give you a quick synopsis of the plot without giving too much away, though there are some things in here that might be considered spoilers. Starts off in 1944 during the Allied liberation of Europe in World War II, where Indiana Jones and his colleague Basil Shaw, aka Baz, which by the way is one of my childhood nicknames, who of course is a fellow archaeologist from Oxford, are captured by Nazis while attempting to retrieve the Lance of Longinus, aka the Spear of Destiny, aka the Holy Lance. Meanwhile, astrophysicist Jürgen Wohler informs his superiors that he's found Archimedes' dial, which was invented by the Syracusan mathematician Archimedes, and is capable, supposedly, of locating fissures in time through which one could travel in time. Indy escapes and boards a train full of looted antiquities, where he rescues Baz, and after determining that the spear is a fake and acquiring the dial, he and Baz escape the train before it derails after passing over a bridge destroyed by Allied bombers. Next, the film goes to August 1969, where Indy is separated from his wife, Marion, following the death of their son, Mutt, during the Vietnam War. And he's being pushed into retirement from Hunter College. He's approached at a bar by Helena Wombat Shoah, Baz's daughter, and Indy's godchild, who is herself an archaeology student and treasure hunter. Indy tells her that the dial was split into two pieces and that her now deceased father was driven to near insanity while trying to unlock its secrets. They then retrieve the first piece of the dial from the college storeroom. At that point, they're attacked by henchmen sent by Voller, who now works for NASA under a new identity, and who is assisted by a CIA group led by an Agent Mason. Knowing Voller's men are after her, Helena escapes the dial, revealing her true intention to sell valuable treasures for money, including the dial. Indy flees into a parade celebrating the Apollo 11 astronauts before escaping through the New York City subway and seeking the aid of his old friend Sala, who's now a cab driver in New York. And he has to do all of this because the henchmen kill a bunch of people at the college and are, after him as well. So, yeah, he had to get out of Dodge. From there, Indy goes after Helena, catching up to her just before she loses the dial piece to Voller, at which point they join forces to regain the dial piece and get to the other one before Voller can. This takes them to Tangier, Greece, Sicily, and, well, I'll just say elsewhere, through various chases, scrapes, and volatile situations before the movie ends. So, like I said, that's a basic breakdown of the plot of the movie. I don't want to tell you the whole movie, so you'll have to go and see it if you want to know the rest. But I do want to say that it's very good. It's very entertaining. It's an awesome movie. It's a very well-made movie. The special effects during the parade scene are unbelievable. Like, it looks like a real parade is going on as they were filming the scenes, but of course there wasn't. Of course, it's all CGI and special effects, and it just looks great. The de-aging technology that was used on Harrison Ford in the early part of the film is just incredible. I mean, people talk about how bad the CGI was in The Flash. This is not going to get talked about that way. It's really, really good. And it just, the whole movie just feels like a regular Indiana Jones movie like we're used to. So much better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull or whatever the hell that one was. It's just really good. And everyone should go see it and make up their own mind. And I say that because, of course, this movie's been getting bashed by the anti-wokerazzi since they first learned that Phoebe Waller-Bridges was involved. All kinds of crazy theories were introduced about what the plot was going to be. Oh, it's not really about Indy, it's about her. She uses the Dial of Destiny to go back through time and redo all of his adventures in his place because something happens to him. And so all of Indy's history is rewritten by this woman who impersonates him through time because something went wrong and everything he did was undone and needs to be redone, but he can't do it. So she goes back in time to do it. And in the end, he dies and she becomes the new Indiana Jones. And bullshit. None of that happens. Oh, it's woke and it's going to be about her and he's going to just be a background character and it's really about her, being the hero and no, it's not. She's a villain, so to speak, through most of the movie. She's a bad person through most of the movie. She's not the hero. It's not her movie. It's just as much as an Indiana Jones movie as the first one was. It's a fantastic movie. The action sequences are insane. Where the story goes right at the end is insane. And the ending is a very good ending. So you just have to go and see it. It's a massive thrill ride. It's exciting. It's action packed. It's just great. Don't listen to this nonsense from any of these crazy people who are trying to tell you, oh, that it's woke and it's a Kathleen Kennedy mess and it's not going to be good and it's horrible and it's awful and it's a flop in terms of the story. Not true. Indiana Jones is back, and this movie is an excellent film. And that's really all there is to say. So I'm going to get out of here for now. I'll be back with more videos soon. Until I return, I wish you peace and long life.